What's up, y'all? This is Brave, and I'm back for another review of Zatima. This is Season 3, Episode 2, and the episode is titled Brother's Keeper. Let's get right into the review. Alright, y'all, so we got to get into the aftermath of Fatima being laid out by Jeremiah, okay? Miss Mamas is laid out on the floor, and Jeremiah is out here trying to go through her damn purse. And then at the same time, he trying to talk himself out of it. I said, oh, baby, Jeremiah is eating this roll up. I don't know the man's name who played Jeremiah, but he eating it up right now. Because, baby, he's like, yo, what am I doing? I ain't supposed to be doing this. As he's rummaging through the damn purse. Okay? So, after that, he ends up, I think he ended up grabbing, like, some money out of her wallet or whatever. But then he also, like, checked off Fatima. It was like, Fatima, you okay? Are you okay? As he peruses through the purse, goes into the wallet, gets some cash out. I'm just like, sir, you doing a lot, okay? Now, at this point, we see Angela. She's strolling or whatever through the parking lot, but she on the phone with some new guy who she messing around with. Y'all know Angela gonna keep a nigga in her bed. So she talking to him about how, we'll have this conversation later or just meet me at my house. Gets off the phone with him, and then she comes running up because she sees that Fatima is laid out on the floor, y'all. So, like I mentioned before, Jeremiah out here taking money out of Fatima's wallet, and he talking about, so I'm going to pay you back. Negro, you are not going to pay her back. And then had the audacity to say, I got a problem. Jeremiah, we all know you have a problem. Like, you are wilding right now. So, Angela, like I said, she runs over to Fatima, and she's like, oh my gosh, Fatima, trying to get Fatima to wake up. She ain't moving. And Jeremiah, he over trying to skedaddle out this situation, but Angela like, no, I know exactly who you are, so you need to stay right here. Baby, when Angela whipped that phone out to call the police, Jeremiah ran off, okay? Ran off yelling, I didn't do nothing. I said, baby, Jeremiah, you need to go to jail. You have got to go to jail, okay? Now, moving on, we see Fatima and Angela, and Fatima is sitting at the back of a damn paramedic truck. And Fatima, she's like, I'm fine, the baby's fine. And Angela's like, baby, like, I completely forgot that she did not tell Angela that she's pregnant yet. I forgot that in the last season, she had called her and said, oh, I got some news to tell you. But she didn't tell her yet that she was pregnant. So, of course, Angela congratulates her or whatever. But she like, no, this means you really need to go to the hospital. So now you can fully get checked out. Fatima's like, no, I don't want to go to the hospital or whatever. And Angela, she trying to tell her, like, listen, girl, that man just attacked you. What even happened and how did we even get to this point? And what's crazy is that Fatima don't want Zach to know anything that's going on because she already know how he's going to react to Jeremiah. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot going on, baby. So Fatima ends up trying to recount the story and tell Angela what happens between her and Jeremiah. And I'm with Angela. Baby, it is time for Jeremiah to go to jail, okay? He deserves it at this point. But of course, Fatima's like, no, we can't do that. We can't tell Zach. It's the list of what we can't do right now, okay? Because Fatima's like, I know that Zach will try to come for Jeremiah if he know what happened. So now she thinks she's just about to go home and everything's going to be peachy keen. No, that's not how that works. Because Angela has to point it out to her that, girl, you have a scar on your head. So how do you think that Zach ain't going to find out? Y'all know what Fatima decides to do? She calls Zach so that way she can see what time he's coming home so that way she can beat him there. I'm just like, girl, come on now. Just tell Zach what happened. Now, speaking of Zach, y'all, we get back to Zach, and he's in his office. I think Preston was still there. And Bryce comes in to tell him that his dad can't give him the money. So, this is what's wild to me, y'all. Bryce took $1.5 million of Zach's money. I thought they were flipping houses. I could have sworn that when you are flipping houses, You know what I mean? You gonna find some fixer-upper. And then you fix it up, flip it for a new profit. So then Zach, he's going on about how he can't even pay his mother's funeral. And then, you know, Bryce, he's so stupid. He's like, I'll do anything for you, Zach. Take my money. Take my credit cards. Zach ends up taking this man's whole wallet. I'm just like, what the fuck are we doing here? So next thing you know, Preston, he ends up talking to Bryce because at this point, Zach has left the room. And then Bryce lets us all know that he is $3 million in the hole. How the hell are you $3 million in a hole? Did you buy, like, an apartment complex? What the hell did you buy, Bryce? Nonetheless, Preston says that he can pay for the funeral, and the property's paperwork was on the table. He said he gonna look over it. Now, y'all, I don't know what qualifications that Cowboy Preston has about real estate, but maybe he can find some type of loopholes that can help them in this situation. Moving on, y'all. We see Connie. She's playing cards with Zach's bestie, Tony and Nate, right? I'm just like, why the fuck are y'all in the middle of the hood playing spades or cards or whatever you're playing? I'm just so confused because Tony, don't you have a home? Nate, don't you have a home? Why y'all kicking it in the hood like this? But nonetheless, they kicking it. Belinda walks up. I said, now, girl, why are you here? But I forgot that she messing around with Nate or whatever, talking about somehow he was supposed to do something for her and they over going back and forth. Child, bye. Okay? So, next thing you know, they start talking about Zach's mama, right? And how, you know, she had a drug problem. She was an addict. So it was kind of bound to happen that she was to, you know, OD. Now, Connie, she's like, you know, I need to check on Zach or whatever. And everybody's like, no, because Fatima got him and she ain't gonna let you check on him. And then we have Connie and Belinda over here bonding because they both have thrown themselves at Zach. And they're over here acting like Fatima is the crazy one because you have two grown women falling for her man. And he clearly stated that he's with Fatima and both of them have thrown themselves at him. And Fatima's a crazy one? Y'all wildin'. Okay? So next thing you know, Jeremiah, he walking by, right? And he basically tell Connie, like, yo, you lied. You lied. Fatima didn't have that money. And she's like, well, that's not what I told you. I told you that you need to go talk to her about the money situation. So, baby, he lets it slip out that something had happened between him and Fatima. So now you got this random group here of Nate, Tony, Connie, and Belinda all talking about something. They gonna go over there and go check on Fatima. Excuse me? All four of you people don't even like this girl. But you talking about you about to go check on her? Y'all just nosy as hell. That's what's going on. So then Belinda talking about some, yeah, because I'm going to go too. And Nate like, no, the fuck you not. You're not going with me. You about to go home. And matter of fact, you drove over here, so you could definitely take your ass home. And you know that this girl don't like you. And I'm just like, well, Nate, she don't like you either. Okay? Fatima don't like you. But nonetheless, he ends up shooing Belinda away. And then the Three Stooges, they go kick it and go try to find Fatima, right? Now, moving on, y'all. We got Bryce. He done popped up at Angela's house talking about something. He want to talk. Bryce, go find you a friend, because it ain't going to be Angela. Angela has already told you she don't want to be with you. She ain't trying to kick it with you. She barely trying to be your friend. Okay? So, basically, he tells her that, you know, he can't get the money from his dad. And this man is so desperate to get this money that he is willing to use, like, some loan sharks. Bryce, I need for you to go sit down somewhere because you are 2 seconds away from taking some money from somebody and then you ain't gonna be able to pay it back, so they gonna beat your ass, okay? Or they might kill you because that's a lot of money, okay? So here's the thing, he over here trying to mope. Oh my God, it's so bad, Angela. But baby, she is over it and she trying to get this man right on up out of her house because she have her next callers is coming through, okay? Her lover is on the line and she's trying to open up the door, okay? Now, here's what's weird, y'all. Am I tripping? Or when that guy, he walked in, I said, Angela, that's who you messing around with? Ain't no way. Number one. Number two, when I saw Angela talk to this guy, am I the only one who felt like it was a voiceover happening? Like, his voice did not seem like it matched him in that moment. Or am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping. I don't think I am, though. So, they end up heading to the bedroom, right? So, the next thing you know, we see Angela again. She on her lingerie or whatever. And Belinda is calling her. Now, keep in mind, Belinda tried to call her earlier, but she was about to go to the bedroom with old boy. So, she answers the phone this time, and basically Belinda is trying to get tea about Fatima from Angela, but Angela's like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't heard nothing. What are you talking about? So, Angela, she basically got the info from Belinda of what she knows. So, Belinda's like, yeah, you know, Jeremiah said this, said that, and now, you know, the hood boogers, they about to go check on Fatima. So she's like, all right, I'm gonna call you back. And keep in mind, she planned on heading over there too. So Angela, she ends up calling Fatima, telling her like, hey, let me just give you a heads up that Jeremiah done told some people what went down, and now they all heading over to your house. That way they can talk to you and Zach. So now, of course, Fatima is like, oh, what the hell? I'm trying to cover up a scar. I don't want, you know, my man to know anything about this. But it seems like when she like peeked out the door, maybe they were already there to talk to Zach. I'm not really sure, because that is where the episode ended. But keep in mind, y'all, Angela's on the way too. So everybody about to meet up at Zach's house. Y'all, that was the episode. Let me know what y'all thought about it. Do y'all think that Zach is doing too much when it comes to this Bryce situation? Do y'all think Jeremiah should go to jail? Let me know what's going on in y'all head. You can go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to y'all in my next review. Bye, guys.